Iranians are voting Friday for the following leader of the Islamic Republic. However, how does that chose pioneer fit into the nation's administratively overseen government that affirms competitors at last managed by its incomparable pioneer? At the heart of Iran's intricate power-sharing government made after its 1979 Islamic Revolution is the incomparable pioneer, a position now held by Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The incomparable pioneer likewise fills in as the nation's president over its military and the capable Revolutionary Guard, a paramilitary compel required in the war in Syria and the fight against the Islamic State aggregate activists in Iraq that additionally has tremendous monetary possessions crosswise over Iran. The 88-part chose administrative board called the Assembly of Experts delegates the preeminent pioneer and can evacuate one also. However, that has never happened. The president's forces. Iranian presidents serve 4-year terms. Iran's leader is subordinate to the incomparable pioneer yet at the same time effective with significant impact over both residential strategy and outside issues. For Rouhani's situation, his organization arranged the 2015 Atomic Managed World Forces, which saw Iran restrict its improvement of uranium in return for the lifting of financial approvals. That agreement was finished with Khamenei's favoring, narrowing the field of applicants. An underlying field of more than 1,600 hopefuls enlisted to keep running in the race. Iran's Guardian Council, a 12-part board half chosen by the preeminent pioneer and half designated by the legal and affirmed by Parliament, considered the applicants and limited the field to 6, including Rouhani. The gathering has never enabled a lady to keep running for president and routinely rejects applicants calling for emotional change, smothering change while guaranteeing the continuation of Iran's Shiite Islamic administration. Of the 6 competitors endorsed, 2 have since dropped out. Rouhani's crusade. Rouhani, a pastor, says his direct organization needs to proceed with its work to actualize the atomic arrangement. In battle stops and open deliberations, he's struck an undeniably more commanding line against the Revolutionary Guard and hardliners for ballistic rocket dispatches and discretionary captures, something he to a great extent abstained from doing as such far in his time in office. Rouhani remains the most loved of examiners as each Iranian president since Khamenei himself took the administration in 1981 has won re-decision. Be that as it may, Iran's languid economy and neediness remain the top issues for normal Iranians who still can't seem to see the advantages of the nuclear accord. Ebrahim Raisi, the principal challenger. Hardline priest and previous judge Ebrahim Raisi gives off an impression of being Rouhani's principal challenger. Raisi is seen to be near Khamenei as the incomparable pioneer place him accountable for Istanbul's Razavi, a huge altruistic establishment incorporating organizations and gifts that administers the sacred Shiite holy place of Imam Reza in Mashhad. He additionally has gotten the underwriting of 2 noteworthy administrative associations that declined to embrace Rouhani in his 2013 battle. Raisi has said he won't look to tear up the atomic arrangement. Raisi likewise has offered populist guarantees, including month-to-month money installments to Iran's poor. In any case, his office has restored the iron encompassing the 1988 mass execution of thousands in Iran. Raisi professedly served on a board required in sentencing the detainees to death. What subject to a great extent hasn't been examined in the race? Shockingly, Islam. Competitors have apparently inferred that Islamic philosophy has lost its energy as a driving component among voters and is in this way not worth tending to, composed Mahdi Kharlaji, an expert at the Washington Institute for Near East Policy who is Shiite scholar are preparing. Those contradicting Rouhani likewise all said they acknowledged the atomic arrangement, once impacted by hardliners, making the understanding to a great extent a non-issue. How Iranians vote. Any Iranian 18 or more established can vote in Friday's race. To cast a tally, they should go to one of 63,500 surveying revolves set up around the nation in mosques, schools and other open structures. A voter must demonstrate their national ID card and round out a shape, They plunge one of their forefingers in ink, making a print on the shape, while authorities stamp their ID so they can't vote twice. The voter then records the name and the numerical code of the applicant they need to choose on the mystery ticket and drop it into a polling booth. Voting endures from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m. However, specialists routinely keep surveys open no less than a few hours after the fact. Decision oversight. Iranian decisions are controlled by the nation's Interior Ministry, which manages the country's police powers. The Guardian Council must close down any last decision comes about. Iran bars local and global onlookers from the races, kicking a generally acknowledged standard around the globe that universal guard dogs caution can take into account misrepresentation. Claims of voter extortion damage the nation's 2009 decision, which saw hardline President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad secure a moment term in the midst of far-reaching agitation. The Guardian Council rejected Ahmadinejad's offer to run again in Friday's race, prone to keep away from any comparative clash. Is Iran a popular government? Iran depicts itself as an Islamic Republic. It holds races and has chosen agents passing laws and administering for the benefit of its kin. Nonetheless, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has the last say on all state matters, and the Guardian Council must endorse all laws gone by the parliament. The individuals who drove Iran's Green Movement after Ahmadinejad's debated 2009 re-race stay under house capture. Security strengths noting just to the incomparable pioneer likewise routinely capture double nationals and outsiders, utilizing them as pawns in worldwide arrangements.